White light is pure energy and universal good. It's out in the universe and it's there for everyone. White light clears dark and negative energy away, and you connect with pure energy. It's something that you just call out and you say, white light, come and clear my energy field, because we all have an energy field around us. And in our energy field can be things from your past. In your energy field can be feelings or images. In fact, I see people's energy fields. When you're in a group of people, I kind of get everyone's energy. But if I hone in on one person's energy field, so I sit with them and they start talking about something that they're passionate about, and in their field, I can see images, which sometimes are metaphors for something else. And at the moment that they're talking, I see something, then I know that that's very pertinent to something that's going on with them. I might see an animal in your energy field. I might see something in nature in your energy field. It's interesting. It's beautiful though. What I see usually is something that's beautiful. First I meet with somebody and they say to me, oh, I have an issue with my relationship, or I can't get to the place I want to get to in my career, or there's something inside of me that's not working. Can you help me? So I sit down with them and first I look at their field and I figure out what's blocking them from getting what they want. And then when they're not with me, what I do is I do a healing, and it's called a remote healing. It's long distance healing. So I can sense the person in front of me, and then I literally move white light over whatever's blocking them. No one seems to know what's blocking them. And so I'm an unusual situation. People might go to a therapist or they go to some kind of life coach. I'm an intuitive coach. So they don't know what's blocking them. So they come to me, and it's usually something from their past. And most of the time it's from their childhood. So it's something they've been there for so long that the energy and the cells have sat there and it's become normal to them. But I see it and pull it out of their field and I bring it forward. And so now it's not hidden anymore. And then between the two of us, we work on it and then we move it away if they want to. Sometimes people really don't want to move away what's blocking them. They're very comfortable with what's blocking them. I became clear that I was an intuitive. I'm a clairvoyant in the last few years because I hadn't figured it all out, and certain parts of my life led me to this. And then I finally accepted it. I was kind of scared of being an intuitive for many reasons, because it's kind of makes you wacky. People think you're kind of, oh, she's crazy. And I really don't want to be considered crazy. So I'm accepting my gifts. So as a clairvoyant, I hear things, I see things, I dream things. And when I say hear things, spirits come to me and they talk to me if I'm open to it. It happens when I'm with complete strangers, and I do not most of the time tell them, the strangers, that I'm hearing a message, because it's not conducive to dealing with people in general. I take it on a case-to-case basis. Also, sometimes when you get information, you have to be really careful with people. And what I mean by careful is people are fragile and they live their lives a certain way. And I don't want to inject something in unless someone comes to me and asks for help. What I do know is that I see the beauty. I see the beauty in nature. I see the beauty in imperfection. I know that we have to be civilized, and I know we have to be kind to each other. I know there's something called karma, and you must be a kind person, and you should never say or do anything to hurt someone else intentionally. People are fragile because they've lived their lives a certain way. And what I mean by that is that they have their personality, they have their environment, they have their family and their friends, and they go off on their path. And I don't want to disrupt what they know, because I could hurt somebody. I could hurt something that's going on. And like I said, I only want to help people that come to me and say, can you help me with this? And I'll listen. And then if I think that it's okay to give them information, then I do. So I'll give you an example of when I've coached someone and how I've helped them. So I've had a woman come to me and she said, I've tried for 6.5 years and I cannot get a job as a teacher. So I sat down with her and we went, when she started talking, and I'm listening to, and I'm gathering information. And she's talking about how she's gone about getting a job. And I heard over and over again that her idea of how she should get a job is this, and this. I said, that's the only way you can do it? That's the only way you could do it. So right there, I knew she was blocking herself. She had decided, and she was putting it out into the universe, this was the only way. You cannot go about, when you want something, you have to be open. So you cannot put blockages in verbally or thinking wise. You have to be open to it. You just don't know how things are going to happen. You could go pull into a gas station and somebody could be at a gas pump and you're looking for a certain place to live, a date, a job, and that person at the gas station could be your answer. You could have a conversation and all of a sudden they give you what you want. So you can't block yourself. You can't say that this is the only way to do things. First of all, you have to change the way you approach things and your perspective. You don't have to have this, and this degree. You just told me that 20-something-year-old got the job and she didn't have any of your expertise. Why did she get the job? It doesn't matter, really. You just have to stop blocking yourself. You have to say, I'm going to get a job regardless if I get this degree or I've worked there. It doesn't matter. So you have to be conscious of what you do. You have to be conscious of the choices you make and what you say. Because when you put something out into the universe, if you block yourself, it takes 2 weeks to unblock yourself. It's going to be 2 more weeks that's going on. Like, I don't have any money. Now you just said I have no money. So for the next 2 weeks, you have no money till you talk in the present. Like, if you want to have money. So what you say is not, I want to have money. I'm cashing checks at the bank today. That's what you say. You make it now. That's what you do. You make everything present. If you want something, you make it that you have it or you're having it today. People block themselves unknowingly because they've done it from the family they grew up in, their friends, just their personal habits. They think that it's about control too. This is the way it's going to be. I'm going to control in it. It's only going to happen this way. And then that way I'm safe. We're not safe. And I don't know if it's good to be safe. I've written and illustrated the White Light Prophecies, and it's a spiritual guide. And it has 7 prophecies showing how to create positive outcomes in your life. And in my book, I explain white light, I explain your dreams, synchronicity, how to attract what you would like in your life to manifest it through your vibration that you send out to the universe. I believe dreams are very, very important in creating the life that you would like. How to create the best version of you and your best potential. So what you do is you get a notebook and you start writing down every single time you have a dream. So you're now creating a dream journal. So what's going to happen in your dream journal is now that you're writing it down and you're becoming aware of what your dreams are, you're going to unconsciously bring focus to them. And you're going to start to see patterns in your dreams of things that you would like to have happen. Eventually, if you continue having a dream journal and you become focused, you will create synchronicity in your life, which is the dreams that you're having while sleeping will become your reality while you're awake. So you go to sleep, you have a dream, and you wake up, and that will happen to you, your dream.